All right. Good evening to all of you. So this video is actually just for you to revise Unit 5, since we did not revise that much. We were in a hurry due to the holidays. So, so this is Unit 5, and I would like you to check on your book if you have your book now. Just okay, you can refer to your book as well on Unit 5. So Unit 5 is let's have a meeting. Now this unit talks about having a conference or a meeting online, right? Okay, so in this unit, you will learn expressions that are used in or during an online conference or meeting. Okay, so if you look at the screen now, you can see 5 video chat or video conferencing application. The first one, I'm pretty sure you know what it is. Okay, so it's Skype, S-K-Y-P-E, Skype. And the second one, if I'm not mistaken, this was an old logo for Google Meet or Google Hangout. Okay. The third one is called Viber, V-I-B-E-R. It's like WhatsApp. So it's Viber. The fourth one is Zoom. Okay. And the last one is called Tango. Now, Tango is mostly used in the United States. Okay. Now, what you have to do now is, as usual, you have to match the word on the right side of the screen to make a sentence, to make a complete sentence. All right. So the first one, okay, they are using technology to the levels of service. Okay. So now, okay, it's better for you to find out the meaning of these words first. Okay, so agenda. All right. So what is agenda? All right, so we will check online now for the word agenda. Okay. Okay, so for the word agenda, we will go to the dictionary as usual. It's very good for you to use dictionary. So the word agenda, and you can change it to English and Thai. All right, so this is the meaning of agenda. So especially in a meeting, people will use this word to mean a schedule or the list of things that needs to be done. All right, so like a checklist. Okay, today's agenda, we will talk about the current issues in our department. Secondly, we will talk about final exam. Okay, how should we conduct? So this kind of things, okay? Depending on what kind of department you work, okay, the agenda will be based on the nature of the working environment. All right, so next we have the word nurture. Okay. So the word nurture, okay. Right. So the word nurture is the opposite of the word nature. Okay. So if you say nature, it means something is or someone is born with that character, or it's natural. When someone say, oh, you have a natural beauty, you don't need makeup, meaning that person doesn't need to do anything to her face because she's already beautiful as she is, right? So nurture, on the other hand, is something that you need to teach, you know, something that you need to learn. So to encourage the growth and development, you know, so to nurture, to teach something. Okay. Right. Next, we have the word enhance. So let's check enhance. Right. So enhance. Okay. To make something to appear greater or better. To enhance your vocabulary knowledge, you must read or watch a lot of movies or novels or books in English so that you can enhance your vocabulary. Okay, so this is the meaning of enhance. Okay, hold on. So next we have the word, okay, maligned or maligned, sorry. Okay. Oops. So I guess there's no word, sorry, spelling. Okay, so, okay, malign, all right, is to say unpleasant things about someone or something. So he's always maligning his wife when she isn't there, meaning like backbiting, you know, like talking bad about someone, all right, or about something, right? Next, we have downside. Now, downside is actually like disadvantage. Okay, it's not here, but downside simply means disadvantage. What's the downside of smoking? Oh, you will develop lung cancer or something. Okay, so this is the meaning of downside. So it's synonymous with disadvantage because we couldn't find the word downside here. So we will find the word disadvantage, which is the same meaning, which has the same meaning as the word downside. All right. So now we're going to continue for the next word, which is appropriate. I'm pretty sure you already know the meaning. You already know the meaning. But let's just check one by one. Okay. So appropriate simply means proper, suitable. When you go to your class, you should wear appropriate clothes. Okay. So your uniform can be said or can be seen as an appropriate attire to go to class. Okay. All right. Next, we have the word chatting. I'm pretty sure you know the word chatting means to talk. Okay, chat. Okay, to talk. Right. And then we have the word tricky. I'm not sure if you have this in. Okay. But I'm not sure if you have this. Okay, yeah. Okay, learning English can be tricky, can be difficult. Okay, because you have a lot of things: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, you have to be good at these skills to say that you're fluent in English, in the English language. Good job. Okay, now we're moving on to efficient. Oops. Okay, so efficient means someone who is skillful or capable. Okay, like when you ask this person to do something, an efficient person will quickly do his job properly or her job properly and in a very efficient way. So like, oh, he's good in accounting. So when you ask something, when you ask him to do calculation of the department or of his organization or company, he will do a perfect calculation. Everything is okay. No missing budget. No missing budget, and everything is in place. So someone who is efficient is very skillful. And the last word is satisfaction, which I'm pretty sure you already know the meaning, but let's just check. Okay, So satisfaction, right? So when you're satisfied with something, okay, so you're happy with it, you're content, okay. A lot of companies or a lot of services will ask for will do a survey on satisfaction survey, where they ask whether you are satisfied with your services, right? So yeah, okay, right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to fill in the blanks with the appropriate meaning or appropriate words that we have learned just now. Okay, so we have number one, they're using technology to the levels of service. To, no, can be agenda. So after to, usually it should be a verb. Okay, so to, it should be a verb, and we have the to, so the verb should be in infinitive form or the original form, right? So it should be enhance, right? To upgrade or enhance the levels of service. Great. Number two, the, okay, the blank to this is that they lose large amount for ads. They lose large amount for ads. So this is something which is unfavorable, which is not good, or so to say bad, right? So for this, you can use the word. Can you guess which one? Is it tricky? The tricky to, no. So it should be a noun, yeah? Tricky is an adjective. Should be a noun. The downside, yeah, disadvantage, yes. Okay, so the downside to this is that they lose large amount for ads. So this disadvantage, the bad thing is that they lose large amount for ads or advertisement. Three, Jerry and Greg stayed until the early hours. What are they doing? The early hours. So usually you need ing. So chatting, right? Lighting is now more energy efficient. Great. Okay. It is important too. Potential in your students. To another verb. To nurture. Correct. Okay. To teach or to, to develop the potential in the students. Okay. Our country have been by politicians and newspapers. Have been nurture, no. Chatting, tricky, efficient, satisfaction. Maligned, yes. Okay, have been maligned. So it should be a verb, have been. So present perfect. Okay. A blank person is clever and likely to deceive you. A tricky person. Okay. So a tricky person who is someone who is mischievous, who is, when you look at them, they look so good, they look nice, they are polite, but behind your back, they sometimes talk bad about you or people, okay, tricky. Okay. Deceive. Deceive here means to cheat. Okay, they can manipulate you. Okay. All right, number 8, distribute a copy of the blank for tomorrow's meeting. So tomorrow's meeting, distributing a copy of agenda, right? Good. Right. 9, I got no from the customer service department. I got no satisfaction because we talk about customer service. Great. Okay, so satisfaction. 10, you have to wear clothes appropriate for a job interview. Okay, great. Okay, right, moving on, reading comprehension. So this one, you can do it on your own. You can find the answers from the reading here from the text. Okay, so I'm not going to go through it. Okay, now for this one, please go to this YouTube channel or YouTube video and okay, just do the listening and try to answer the questions based on the YouTube video, okay? Okay, now we go to the language focus or the grammar part. Now, okay, usually in a meeting, okay, you should use formal language, okay? So when you speak to your friends or maybe your parents, sometimes you use informal language, okay, or street language. You say, hey bro, what's up, you know, things like this. But when you are in a meeting, you cannot what's up your boss, okay? You should use like, okay, you should address him or her appropriately, like hello if she's not married, hello miss, okay, hello mister, okay, or okay. So you should use appropriate sentences, appropriate language, okay. Now, okay, so we have these terms here that you see on the screen, which are used during the meeting, okay, during a meeting. So when okay, so sorry, the first one is called call to order, not call to order food or something. No, no, no. Okay, call to order meanings meaning the chairperson will say something like good morning, okay, good morning to everybody, or good morning all ladies and gentlemen, the meeting will start, please come to order, meaning he's signaling that the meeting will start. Okay, the next one is called roll call. Now, roll call, you can see that I do this sometimes in the class, meaning checking for attendance. Okay, so I will say, okay, class, I'm checking your attendance. Please say present if you are here. Okay, or please raise up your hand if you are here. If you are here, okay. Third one is called minutes. Now, minutes is usually written by the secretary. Now, what is minute? Minute is when during the meeting, the secretary will note down everything, every information that is discussed in the meeting. Okay, and these minutes will later on be printed or will be shared with members of the meetings to um, to affirm about the minutes, okay, to affirm about the information in the meeting, okay. Giving the floor means allowing someone to talk, okay. So you can use expression like, all right, I am done speaking, I would like to give the floor to Stephen uh, to continue his argument or to continue the discussion, for example, okay. Making a motion is meaning putting the suggestion into something to decide on, okay? So to suggest something, to agree on something, okay? Second the motion is, sorry, to agree or support, okay? I second the motion or I concur, okay? Something like that. Dividing the house, closing the discussion and ready to vote, okay? So we are now, we will now deliberate, okay, the results or about the contestants or about our move. Okay, so everybody, let's vote. Okay, announcement is, well, as the word say, announcement, informing something about information. Okay, I do this a lot on Facebook, as you see. Okay, and the last one is adjournment. Adjournment simply means to end the meeting. Okay. Right. So in your book, what you have to do is you have to read the sentences 1 to 5, and you have to decide which category they fall on. Okay, is it announcement? So you can check back to this slide. Is it roll call? Is it dividing the house, adjournment, or minutes? Okay, so try to do this. Okay, that's all for today. See you next meeting. That's all. So it's finishing, right? Okay, number 2, the next meeting will be at Central Festival Convention Center on December 25th, 2018. Okay, so this is making what? 3. Please acknowledge if you are here. Peter, Paul, Mary. 4, are you in favor of the idea? Please say yes. If not, please vote no. Okay. 5, here are the things we approved in the previous meeting. Right, okay. So number 1, that's all for today. See you next meeting. Yes, adjournment. The next meeting will be at Central Festival. So I always say this in Facebook. Okay, today we will not have class, or today we will meet at. So what is it? It's announcements. Good. 3, please acknowledge if you are here. So I call your name to check your attendance. And this is roll call. Are you in favor of the idea? Please say yes. If not, please say no. Remember? Yes. Closing. Yes. Dividing the house. And the last one, here are the things we approved in the previous meeting. So minutes. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is grammar, prepositions of time and place. Now, okay, look at this infographic carefully, because it will help you a lot when you write your essay. Okay, so here we have time and place. Okay, we have 3, in, on, and at. Now, the first pyramid, the first level of the pyramid is in. Now, in means it's general. You use it for when you talk about general or bigger. Okay, so you use in for time, you use for centuries, in 1900s, in the 90s, years, months, weeks, and so on. Okay, in 5 weeks, in March. I was born in March, not at March. Okay, holidays or parts of the day. Okay, when will you meet me? Oh, I will meet you in the morning. In. Okay, all right. I was born in Malaysia, countries. Okay, I live in Penang, cities. I live in Bangkok. I live in Tasala. Okay, so city. Okay, Manhattan. Okay, neighborhood. Okay, a car, enclosed space. I'm in the car now. I'm in the bus. Okay. Next. Oops, sorry. On. Okay, so on, you use it for days and time, like weekend. Okay. Now, time, you have to be careful, not time as in the exact time, but like weekend, on the weekend. Okay, on Monday, on April 3rd, you have the day. See, day, so 3rd is the day, so you have to use on. Okay, and so on. I live on Columbus Street. Okay, the name of the street. Okay, I'm on a bus. Okay, at is very specific. Okay, so you can see the narrow down, it narrows down to bigger or general to smaller and smallest, become very specific. So at, okay, our class will start at 1 p.m. Okay, on Monday, our class will start at 8 p.m. on Monday. See, on Monday. All right, and I live at, okay, Walai Niwat Ha, for example, Walai Niwas 5. Okay, so, right? Okay, that's it. So try to write 2 sentences or 3 sentences using in, on, and at. Right, that's it. No homework. This is just a revision for you for Unit 5. In week 11 or week 12, sorry, in week 11 and week 12, we will do our final presentation, our final speaking interview. And you have to study Unit 1 until Unit 5. You have to know what is the meaning of advertisement, conference meeting. You have to know general things about these 5 units, because your interview will be based on these 5 units. Okay, so that's it for this unit, Unit 5. Thank you very much. I'll see you online. Yeah, bye-bye.